Hey guys, it's GameFace here and welcome back to episode 102 of my Leeds United's career mode. Now in today's episode, we've got some more pre-season matches to play, obviously. This next one that we've got in the group, in fact our final one of the group as well, after we had two very good performances in the last episode. But before we get into things, if we could go ahead and hit 20 likes on this video, that'd be really appreciated. Also, if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well, that'd be absolutely fantastic. And also, let me know by voting below what you would like to see alongside the Leeds career mode, or whether you'd just like to see the Leeds career mode, because that vote is still ongoing. I'm not too sure what to do about it, because I think Tottenham is winning, but it's only got about 30% of the votes, so that means 70% of people aren't getting what they would like, which obviously isn't the majority of people getting what they want. So I'm not really too sure what to do. I don't know whether I'll just do Leeds every single day, because obviously, you know, 30% is the most amount of people wanting to do the Spurs out of the other options, but still it's not that much compared to the 70% that want other things. So I might go with Leeds every day, or I might just do a Tottenham career mode, not too sure yet, but continue to vote because I will be looking at that over the next few days. But this is the team I'm going to go with for the next game against, is it Independente or something like that, who we're going to pick up against, and it is pretty much our full strength team, probably our best team that we can put out. Decided to go with it. Obviously Aguero's missing, and I suppose Yedlin as well will be the other two options to make this team even better. But as you can see, that's the side I've gone with. Van Dijk plays his first match, same with Keane in goal. And yeah, that is pretty much everything for the team, kind of what you'd expect going forward. It's just defensively there's a slight adjustment to that. And yeah, let's see how we get on. Hopefully get ourselves another 3 points and try and progress through into the next round. I think we're already guaranteed that anyway, to be honest, but we're after a good performance. That's the main thing from this game. Silva gonna have a shot. Oh, it's 1-0. Fantastic finish out of nowhere. A little bit of build-up play on the edge of the box, but a decent, well-struck finish in the end from Andre Silva, just into the side netting, and it's 1-0. And this performance already looks pretty good. We seem to be dominating most of the ball, which is unusual for us, really. Obviously, this team isn't quite Premier League standard, but a decent finish, and nevertheless, past the goalkeeper. 1-0, 13 minutes in. Ramirez going to try and find Iheanacho. Maybe going to look for a shot here. Iheanacho on his right foot. Maybe took too long with that one. But we are looking very good, considering we've still got Aguero to come back into the team. And that obviously means that we'll have one of their strikers have to drop out here. It'll probably be Iheanacho, to be honest. We might well have to put Silva a little bit further behind. But still, we're looking very good even without Aguero. Iheanacho's through. It's a good ball from Ramirez. Iheanacho surely must finish this one off. Oh, gets tackled at the last second. Iheanacho's still with it though, going to have a shot from a tight angle, and it's a good save by the goalkeeper, out for a corner. Should really be 2-0 that one, 1-on-1. Again, just maybe a little bit of a delayed shot. We've got ourselves a chance to score here, and that's very close from Kurt Zouma. Silva trying to thread it through. It's going to fall to Ep102, who's our top goal scorer currently in pre-season, and he gets his third out of the 3 games. That's 2-0 now. Ep102 with another fantastic finish around the goalkeeper, just 2 minutes before half-time. Really comfortable performance from us. Keeper hasn't been tested at all at the moment. Keane's just sat in goal, not doing anything, and it's now 2-0. Fantastic finish. And yeah, we're going to have to make some changes, I would have thought, at half-time, just to kind of give other players a bit of a chance. Oh, it's a good chance for him, and it's gone over by quite a lot, and it's out for a goal kick, but it's half-time now. We are still winning the game 2-0, and we are going to make some changes right now. Let's try and incorporate some different players in the team. We've still got quite a strong bench, though. Maybe should have incorporated some of the youngsters on there, but we'll make some changes, and I'll be back once I've done that. And these are the changes that we've gone with. We've decided to move Kurt Zouma to right back. We've got Capella playing centre-back, Joe Gomez at left back. Then we've got, in midfield, Bridcut comes on, Mane, Antonio, and Benicofove all come on as well. Decided to give Antonio a go up front. He can play there according to his card, but let's see how we get on with that. So we've made loads of changes, only the goalkeeper now that we can make a change with. Don't know if I will, but we might bring Rossetti on, who knows. But for now, we'll keep Keane in goal, but quite a few changes there for us. A couple more tweaks to the team now. We are going to bring in Rossetti, take off Keane, who's had quite a good performance, but he's not really been challenged that much, to be honest, so it's difficult to tell. But Benicofove will now go up front, and we've got Antonio on the left-hand side. That's basically it for the changes now. Let's see how we get on. There's about 25 minutes left. Benicathobe through to Mane, and it's 3-0. That's it. That's the game killed off for definite now, isn't it, really? Fantastic finish there from Mane on his weaker foot. Straight from a throw-in. Good little bit of link-up play. Stayed onside and put past the goalkeeper. 3-0. Very comfortable victory. And it might well be the third 3-0 victory in a row in these pre-season friendlies that we've had, which would be quite good. But we're still going to aim to try and get a couple more goals if we can. Antonio's won it back off the defender. He's been chased here. Can he go across? He might well do. Benicathobe finishes it off 4-0. And the floodgates are really opening now for us. Benicathobe getting a little tap in there for the 4th goal of the game. And yeah, there's about 12 minutes left to try and get another couple. And that's it. We've won the game 4-0. Very comfortable victory in the end. We will make some more changes, I think, for the next match. But that is, yeah, very comfortable. He had 60% possession, though. I'm not really too sure how they've managed that. Seemed much more comfortable in game. But we'll take the 4-0 win. Obviously got the 3 points. That's 3 wins from the 3 matches in the group stage. Now we're into the semi-finals, I believe. We've got just over 1.5 million from getting to that point. And yeah, now we maybe need to make some more signings, I would have thought. But let's do some player development first, try and get that out of the way. And I think we might just go with the exact same 5 players. Try and get some of these youngsters going up in overall before we start the season. And we've actually got Gordon going up to 73 overall now. Some of his defensive attributes there going up. Looks really good in game, Gordon. He might actually get a match in the next game that we play. We'll have to wait and see who's available for it. And yeah, we'll move on to looking at some potential transfer targets that you've suggested in the comments. In the comments of the previous episode, there's been a couple of you asking that I try and get in Martin Odegaard. Now, I quite like him in terms of overall and his age and that sort of thing, because we do need another centre attacking mid. I think just one more we probably need. But if you look at his stats, they're not that great for long passing and short passing. So I think I found an alternative. He's also not particularly fast as well. Sprint speed isn't that great. I found an alternative though. I think we're going to go for Thomas Rosicki's regen. This guy called Daniel Dokal, I think is how I pronounce his name. He's got better physical stats and also his short passing and long passing looks much better. Left-footed, I'm assuming it's Rosicki's region anyway, with him being at Arsenal and obviously Czech Republic. So he's showing great potential, looks quite good, and he's fairly cheap as well. So we're going to try and get him in, see what he's like. I think we maybe just need one more player. I think he might be the only player that we need, to be honest, left in this team. So we're going to put in a bid of, I think, about 2.6 million. See what Arsenal say to that. They might want a little bit more, to be honest. But I can't really think of too many more names that we really need in this team. We've got such a big squad now, with Aguero coming in and obviously Kurt Zouma, Van Dijk. We've got a new goalkeeper. So I think we've made most of our signings already. I'm not really too sure we need any more. There was one suggestion that I got in Reece Oxford, which I was really liking the idea of. I was looking at him and then realised that he's not actually on this save. Because we started this at the very start of FIFA, he's not actually on the game at this point, Reece Oxford. So, sadly, we can't get him in. Obviously, I would like to, but we can't get him in on this save. That's maybe something I could do on a new career mode if we get onto one. So, we'll have to wait and see what Arsenal say to that bid. We've got a player injured, though, before this game against, is it Boca Juniors, I think, judging by that badge. We'll have to have a look at the emails over for that match. Hopefully not anybody too big and out for too long. Let's see, who is it going to be? Player injured, and it's Aguero out for 3 days. Not great, but I think he's still out on international duty, so it's not too bad. Also, Polis asking to play this match. I think he probably will get a start against Boca Juniors. It's going to be a tough game, this one, though. We've got Neymar potentially going to Man United. They're going to have so many good players, Man United. If he went, they'd have Neymar, Bale, Muller and Robben all at the same club. Very strange if he would go, but obviously that would make it even more difficult for us to try and win the league that next year. We are missing obviously a world-class player like Neymar, someone like that, but we just don't have enough money to get in somebody quite as big as that. So sadly we can't really do that. We've also got Aguero, which is great news for us. But let's quickly change around the team for Boca Juniors. It's only 2 or 3 days later, so it's a little bit frustrating for us, but we'll have to make quite a few changes anyway. And yeah, let's see what sort of team I can put out for the match. Okay, this is the team I'm going to go with. Quite a few changes, as you'd expect. We've got Rossetti in goal. Then we've got a bit of a different right back here. We've got Carmine, something like that, as our right back. I think he's Italian. He can also play as a centre back as well. 51 overall, so he's not too good, but I want to give him a go there. Joe Gomez and Gordon at centre-back. We've got Killock at left-back, Lowe, Pollis, Bridcut in midfield. In front of them, we've got Cohen on the left, Maddison starting on the right with Hughes up front. And again, a little bit different with that. Quite a weak team, this one for the semi-finals. We've got a very strong bench. Batiste is the only one there who is a little bit abnormal to be on the bench. But we've got him there anyway, just in case we need to change things up or if we're winning the game by quite a bit. Obviously, that's going to be much more difficult with this sort of team. Hughes up front is going to be very difficult to score with, but we'll give it a go. Hopefully it works out, and we can maybe try and get into the final. Kingsley Coman running inside here, looking very good from that left-hand side. Could it deflect in? No, it's deflect out for a corner less than 10 minutes in. Coman looks so much better on the left than he does down the middle. I'm going to try and put that ball into the box. It's going to be another corner. Maybe just need a better delivery this time round if we can. And it's going to be Maddison to try and whip this one in. Can he find a better ball? No, it's actually closer to the goalkeeper. Oh, Lowe's won it back off the defender. Maybe going to try and play it across to Hughes. Can he finish it off? He has done. Hughes scores. That's his first goal for us. Probably ever, to be honest. And he scores 4 minutes before half-time. Just nicks it off the defence there. And Lowe just with a lovely ball through to him. It wasn't really supposed to go to him. It was supposed to go to Coman, but we'll take it anyway. The ball got to him eventually. And it's a very nice finish around the keeper. 1-0. And as of the first half, still winning the game 1-0. We might make a couple of changes before we go into the second half now. Okay, just the one change actually. We are going to take off Pollis and we're going to bring on Batiste to play on the right-hand side of centre attacking mid. That means Maddison will drop back a little bit for now, but to be honest, we'll make some more changes pretty soon. Wow, what a goal. That's Tevez, isn't it? I think. Yeah, that's come from nowhere. Left-footed strike, a wonder goal, really. Unrealistic, yes, but I mean, it's come from nowhere. And completely undeserved. They've not really had any chances, to be honest, so that's a big surprise for us. But at least it gives us a little bit of a challenge going into the final. What, 40 minutes is it? Something like that? Yes, something along those lines. So we'll see how it goes. And hopefully we can get back into the lead. It's the first goal we conceded this pre-season, so not too bad considering we are in the semi-finals. Okay, now time to freshen up the team a little bit more. We're going to bring on Silva, Mane, Ramirez and Kurt Zouma. Zouma's going to play in CDM, just give him a go there, see what he's like. Bridcut will remain on the pitch for now. Basically, we've taken off Lowe, Maddison, Coman and Hughes. That means Eric Dyer and Keane can still come on if I'd like them to. There's not really any need to bring them on, but I might do. I might have to take off Bridcut if he's getting too tired. But we'll see how it goes. 30 minutes left to try and get back in the lead. All through to Silva. Good chance for him. He's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Can he finish this off? Oh my days, off the post. How has he managed that? Looked to be a certain goal. Doesn't quite happen for us. And the attack breaks down with 10 minutes left. On the break here, Silva gonna look for some support across to Batiste. Can he finish this off and prevent it from going into extra time? No. Saved by the goalkeeper in the final minutes of the game. And it's very close to extra time and then penalties in this match. We've got one more attack here to try and do something. And it's played straight to their player when it wasn't supposed to go anywhere near him. Anyway, that's it for the 90 minutes now. We've got to go into extra time, I think, with us being in the semi-final. So we might well make another change. In fact, it's straight to penalties. I didn't realise that, so we'll quickly make a couple of changes and then we'll get on with it straight away. Okay, we don't have many good penalty takers, so already this isn't really going to go our way, I don't think. But we got Mane here to step up first, try and get us off with a goal, and he has done. We've started off by scoring 1-0 up. Tevez will take their first one for them. And which way is he going to go? Let's go right, I think, here. Oh, he's gone left. Complete opposite way. Did us there. And we've got Gordon stepping up now. Top right again, let's hope. Come on. Yes, keeper goes the other way. It's 2-1. Here we go. Can we actually save this one? Rossetti in goal for us. Is he going to go right this time? Oh, off the post and out. I think he's missed that one. He has. He's missed it. Kurt Zouma gives us a chance to go further in the lead. Oh, okay. It's been saved. Not where I positioned it at all, but we'll take it anyway. We'll move on from that. On to the left. Oh, they've hit the post again. And that means if we score this one, we can go to 3-1. Silva to step up. Top right, hopefully. And near enough. That means if they miss this one, we win the penalty shootout and we go into the final. Let's see. Will they miss 3 in a row? Cubaz will step up. It's going to go left, I think. Oh, it's off the bar and in. Just so close to going over or not crossing the line at all. Ramirez to win us this. just needs to try and get it in the back of the net if he can, and he has done. 4-2 on penalties, we win it. Ramirez with the winning penalty, and we're into the final. Fantastic victory for us. Again, would have been quite nice, I suppose, to have gone into extra time to give us even more game practice in pre-season. But I suppose we'll take it that we've got into the final anyway, so at least we get to play that match, and we'll have to wait and see who it's up against. Okay, so it looks to be against Independente, I think is how I pronounce it, who we played in the group, and we beat them, 4-0 in this episode? Something like that, so yeah, it's not going to be the most competitive final, I would imagine, but that will probably be in the next episode. For now, we've got to have a look at some emails and see what we get. We've got some money here. We've got just under 2 million, and we've got Polis saying thanks for the chance. Maybe another opportunity to try and sign Rosicki's regen here just before the final anyway. Let's see what Arsenal say. They have accepted the offer that I've put in. We've also got a transfer offer in for one of our players, Renato João Alves, or whatever, however you pronounce his name. I think we might actually just ask for a little bit more. We'll go 625,000. I think he looks like an alright centre-back, but we're not really interested in keeping him. Probably not quite good enough to be in our squad for this season. And they've got the bid accepted, which means we go on to contract talks, and we'll go 5-year deal, 20 grand a week. And I think squad rotational play is fair. Okay, so I've been scouting some youngsters and regens, that sort of thing, in between the episodes, and I found this guy, 65 overall, and he's 17 years old. Ivory Coast midfielder, might well be Yaya Touré's regen, who retired for us obviously last year, so we're going to try and get him in. I'm assuming it's Yaya Touré's regen anyway, with him being Ivory Coast, obviously a free agent as well, so it makes sense. I think we'll go 4,050, which is a bit random, but that's what he's asked for. 5-year deal, and we'll go future first team player. Looks really good. Be nice to try and get him in if we could, try and develop him as well. We've also got another scout report back. This is mainly looking at players that are regens. It was suggested in the comments, I think, of the previous video. In particular, I've been looking at people from the MLS that have been retiring, so like Pirlo, Lampard, Gerrard, those sort of players, trying to find their regens. Haven't definitely found any of them yet, but I'm scouting a couple which look similar to them. This guy here, though, doesn't look quite as impressive as the previous Ivory Coast player that we found. And we've got a right back here for Leicester. Might be Ivanovic's. Don't really know, to be honest. Might not have been old enough, Ivanovic, to retire just yet. But there's a couple of regens here which look quite good, so we'll take a look at those probably in the next episode, or I might start scouting them in between episodes. A right back there which actually looks really good. We might actually continue to scout him, see what he's like. We need to try and sign Rosicki's regen if we can, just before this final. I think there's only one more day to sim. Can we get him in so he can play in the final, possibly? Let's see when it eventually loads. Will we get him in? No, we've got a transfer offer in for Iheanacho though. 22.5 million from Wolfsburg. We are actually going to reject all offers there. Not interested in getting rid of him. He'll probably start mainly on the bench this season for us, Iheanacho, which is a bit of a shame, but Silva's better in game for me, so I've decided to prioritise him when we're starting the matches. And yeah, that is pretty much it for this episode. In the next episode, we'll be doing some more transfers, so let me know if you want me to sign anybody else in the comments below. I don't really think I need to get anybody else in, but if there are a couple of players you'd like me to replace, let me know. Before we end this video, if we could go hit 20 likes on this video, that'd be really appreciated. Also, if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well. That'd be absolutely fantastic. And I will see you next episode for episode 103. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.